Hello and welcome to We Are Famous EFC channel. I'm joined by Dave from Falcon Blues. It is the match preview ahead of Everton's game against Brighton on Saturday at 3 o'clock. So Dave, how are you feeling going into the game after pre-season and with the players we've signed?
To be honest with you, Dad, first of all, thank you for inviting me once again onto the channel. Always appreciate it. I'm just looking forward to getting back into Goodison. To be honest, I've not really thought about the football. It's given the season that we're into, it's almost been in the back of my mind of, well, okay, how are Everton going to do? But literally because it's the last season of Goodison Park. But I think, given the pre-season that we've had, it's not been too bad. I don't think we should be worried about the pre-season that we've had so far. Couple of little blips that were, probably gave us a little bit of cause for concern, but I think the fact that we went into it and we got our signings done before the end of July, which is not like Everton at all. The fact that we've gone in and done that, we brought in Iliam Ndiaye, Jesper Lindstrom, Jack Harrison back in on loan, to name just a few. But we've gone about it, Jake O'Brien as well. We've gone about it the right way, which is something we haven't seen for a long time. And I think that's given the fans a little bit of confidence, really thinking, okay, well, we actually mean business this year rather than just trying to keep everything afloat and trying to keep, Goodison and keep Everton in the Premier League. And I think, the signings that we've made, I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see them. I'm looking forward to seeing Iliam Ndiaye and Jesper Lindstrom especially. We've been crying out for an attacking midfield and attacking winger type players for as long as I can remember. Do you know what I mean? We've been harking to that for a long time. So I think it's more excitement about just being back at Goodison, and that's the main one for me. And I'm just hoping that they can give us something to smile about on the pitch as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dave. But we do know, of course, that Brighton are a good side. And watching their pre-season under their new manager, it's a bit like how they play under Roberto De Zerbi, but just a couple of changes I've noticed. But they are a good side, and if Everton can capitalise on all of that and going into the new season with the fans, the atmosphere up during the game, then I think that we can get them and disrupt the team going into this game. So I do think that Dyche does need to set up really strong if he wants to get the win for the start of the season. But it's going to be a sad time. But really what we need to focus on is that, it's going to be the last era at Goodison, but we need to have a good start and all that. So I think that if we can, before half-time, is go in, get a 1-0, 2-0 just before half-time, then that will hopefully build more confidence. And that's how we need to go into the Premier League game. Iliam Ndiaye, I think Dyche needs to start him, because I'm liking the way he's running straight through. Then he's got options like Lindstrom to bring off the bench, but I'd like to see him starting. But ideally, we should have got all that during the Roma game. He should have just started how he would against Brighton. But it is what it is. But
I thought that as well, but I also think that Decore hadn't had any kind of pre-season here. He's not been, I don't know whether he's been injured or he's just not been selected for these games.
Yeah.
And it always seems like I think, given the team that started against Roma will probably be the team that starts against Brighton on Saturday, especially with Seamus Coleman being injured. And to name a few, I think he mentioned Coleman was out. I think Branthwaite's still injured and stuff like that. So it's an opportunity for the likes of Jake O'Brien to step in, but I think he likes Decore. He likes that. He runs and he works hard. Decore. He hasn't got the best pass on him, and he can obviously sometimes cause disruption. He can sort of break up a play, but also break up an attack, our own attack, because he can be quite clumsy. But I think he's got that kind of he has that confidence in him that he'll just keep running and he'll just keep working hard. So as much as I'd like to see Iliman Ndiaye, Jesper Lindstrom, and everyone else in the side, I think he's probably going to play it safe for the first half. I think I agree what you're saying about Brighton being a very, very good outfit. They're an extremely good side. But Everton have got at them in the few times that they played, especially down at their place. Obviously the 5-2 game and at Goodison Park and stuff like that. So I think it's always that first game of the season mentality of don't lose. You don't lose the first game of the season, you're all right. You can hold your head up high and you can live to fight another day and get your season off to a start. You lose and your momentum can't start. You can't build. So I think Everton have got to go in with a solid game plan. I agree with we need to come out fight, but we need to come out strong. We can't be allowing Brighton to dictate the game, especially at Goodison Park. And I think that's where the fans are playing a large part of it. Because obviously, as we both mentioned there, it's the final season of Goodison Park. I don't want to be going to Goodison Park with negative thoughts. I want to be I want to treat every game like it's the last at Goodison Park, like a carnival atmosphere. Make sure it's loud, it's boisterous, it's in your face. The crowd's up for it. That's exactly how we should be looking at taking Goodison Park now for the next 19, 20 odd games.
I agree, Dave. Last time we played them at Goodison, we were winning 1-0. Then Ashley Young, of course, with the own goals. So you're right, we do need to start strong, especially if Young's playing, then we do. Dyche does need to be careful how he does the setup in the second half if it doesn't go quite well how we wanted it to go. Because ideally, we've got to watch out where Young runs out from defence. If he's going to be up against that mugger, whatever you call him, Mikato, I think his name is. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, him. Young's got to be careful with him because if he gets the ball, then with how old Young is, then he's going to end up going flying.
I agree. I think there's got to be a level of composure with Everton as well. We can't let the occasion get to us. Like I'm saying, as loud as the atmosphere that the fans want to try and produce, the players can't let the occasion get to them as well. So it's a big first game. I'd prefer to have someone, one of the new teams coming up rather than an established side like Brighton, who we know can play football. But I think we've got a solid back four there. I think the weak link is unfortunately Ashley Young, but I think he might even consider playing 3 central defenders. Michael Keane, if he's available, play him at right back. I don't know. There's been a lot of talk that he's fit and available. So if he is, I'd even just give him a go at right back. Keep him out of harm's way at centre back, and give him the right back berth for now, because no Patterson, no Coleman, Ashley Young, and Mikalenko is going to be your left back. So I think there's going to be the big decisions for Dyche this weekend and how he plays it. I think he will play Ashley Young though. I think he's still got that soft spot for him, and I think that's what he needs to get out of his system early. With him, but we'll wait and see though, mate. I think it's just like I say, it's going to be a tough game. It's not going to be an easy one.
Before we finish it up, what are your score predictions?
I'll go 2-1 Everton, to be honest with you. I want to start strong and I want to start positive. I want to see us, on the front foot. I want to see Calvert-Lewin getting at defenders and getting in amongst the goals. And I think when we've got players like Ndiaye and Jack Harrison on the right side, on the correct side of the pitch, and Jesper Lindstrom, who can all put in a ball when they're available, I'd like to, I see there's goals in this side now that I didn't see previous. And I think, we need to get ourselves fully fit and match fit and ready to go but I'll go with the 2-1 win. Don't ask me who's scoring. I'll probably say Jake O'Brien with the first.
Yeah.
But I'll go 2-1 Toffees.
Okay, I'm going to go 3-0 Everton. I think because I see Jake O'Brien, Jesper Lindstrom and Calvert-Lewin scoring. And I think that the crowd will be right up for it. I can see the crowd with the Brighton players, and the Brighton players are going to shit off during the second half a bit more. And I see the atmosphere building up. Dyche being brave, doing the subs and that, making good subs and that. So, and I know Iliman Ndiaye can bring the attack right forward and cut right through them, as we've seen in the Roma game. So, 3-0 win, just like we did against Newcastle. We'll start off really, really strong, and that's going to continue. So that's my predictions. And then my lineup for the game would be Jordan Pickford, then right back. Yeah, it's going to be Ashley Young.
You tried, mate. You tried to find someone else to fill in it right back, and it didn't work. It's going to be Ashley Young. We know this.
Yeah, it's going to have to be. Then Turkey. Then I'm going to go with Jake O'Brien, Vitaly Mikhailenko. Midfield, I would do Tim Imbro, whatever you call him, that Tim fella. Then,
it's going to be Tim to a lot of people, mate. Don't worry.
Idrissa Gana Gueye and Abdoulaye Doucouré. Then in the middle, I would have Ndiaye. I'd start him no matter what for the pace. Then on the left, Dwight McNeil, on the right, Harrison, and up front, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But to help, I'd have Lindstrom on the bench because he can bring us some gun as he comes on with Ndiaye. Starting. So to take him off, I'd take Dwight McNeil or Jack Harrison if they're not having a good game.
That's fair.
So that's what I'm going to go with.
Good stuff. So 2-1 from me and 3-0 from you. I think we're feeling quite positive about it though, Adam. I think that's the main thing, mate. I think that's what we need to take that on. We need to take that positivity and that that drive into the game on Saturday.
Yeah, and I'm being positive is because what for me, what I seen in that Roma game when I went to it on Saturday last week, Ndiaye, what a player, and that team, what a player they're going to be for this Everton side. What's been lacking goals.
Definitely.
Me, seeing them and Lindstrom, that's what's given me the positivity about it, and us fans as well, screaming and shouting on Saturday for the whole 90 minutes. I want that Goodison Park rocking even until we lose our voices, like we did that season.
That's exactly what I mean.
That's what is a win.
Every week should be like that. No question about it. Every week we should be bouncing at Goodison Park, and that's how I'll be doing my best. I'll be bringing my voice definitely, and I think that's what we all need to start taking into consideration. We've only got 19 league games at Goodison Park, mate. It's not a lot. Not a lot at all.
Yeah, I did that in the Roma game. I was like singing and singing. So in fact, I did one big, massive, loud sing. Then the person next to me looked at me. Was like, "What are you doing?" I felt like saying, "This is how we need to be for the start of the Premier League." It's
definitely
to do it now.
Definitely.
Anyway, up the fucking Toffees, 3-0 Everton. Come on.
Up the Toffees. Nice one, Adam. Appreciate you asking me to come
nice one for coming in. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and go and check out Dave on Falcon Blues and subscribe. Thanks for coming on, Dave. Up the Toffees.
No worries, mate. Nice one.
Nice one.
Right, Az? Did you stop your recording, mate?
Just doing it.
Yeah, I was going to say,